Hi there. Um, Once again, we're in, let's see, episode 18 of City Skylines HeightMapped 25 Tile Intermediate Series. And it's going to be pretty much the same game plan as it was in episode 17. um, Again, I'm going to probably put in more electricity. I'm going to try to increase the forestry. I want to try and install one more incinerator, but before I can do any of that, we have to let uh, time take its course here and see if maybe the 3299 that we've got going in, okay, we're up to 3290, 3280 something, 329. Okay, I think we're increasing in income now slowly, so that's a good thing. It's what we're hoping for. I kind of hate to go in and do any electricity, but again, it's down getting pretty close. I'll let it ride for a little bit. And this is going to be okay, water and septic. The garbage, though, I would like to, I think, since we have 186, 187, it's still going up. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend the 37,000, 38,000 that's needed for one more incinerator, just because we really need to get one in there for later. I'm going to turn it off so it's not using up our city funds right now, but I just wanted to make certain that it was there. This landfill is 80% full. We only got 20% to fill that. That one's not quite half full, so we're safe with that one. This one is 35, and this one is 12. So our landfills are doing well as far as keeping up with the garbage is concerned. And this landfill that we're trying to empty out is now at 31% full, so maybe one or two more episodes and we'll be able to move that one down there, which is going to be a huge accomplishment. Meantime, we wanted to move this one down into this area, and that is going to cost us, it's a fire department, they normally cost 15,000 to install them somewhere, so half of that is 7,500. That's what we will lose off of our funds here when we move it. I think I'm going to let it just ride for right now because we just can't afford to move it right now, although I would like to. I'm going to go in here while we're waiting for our city funds to increase, and they are increasing. I wish I could make them bigger, but right now they are at 33.95. So I'll just put it up here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 33.95. Okay. And our city coffers, though, are at 165,087, which is less than they were before. 165,087. Now we know that's because we just dumped a $36,000 incinerator down below, so that is definitely going to cost money. Let's see, we have something in the, let's see if I can run a pipe out to that. That one's not going to stay, but neither is the other one, so there we go. Okay, so we have one little tiny commercial building here. One little tiny one that has decided to finally come in. And what have we got here? What is it? It's in another language, so I can't tell. Hauser, Kabushi, Hop, Burned Bean Coffee, Flaming... I don't know if those are advertisements or if they're what people are actually going to. It just went in, so hopefully there'll be some more coming in here where we made this new area. If I'd been thinking, I would have emptied this one out first, and then we could have finished this road, but of course not. God forbid I should do it right. Okay, we can, though, increase the road here since we're not doing anything else right now. We're down to 2,625, 2,620. Okay, turn that off and find out why we're suddenly dropping. Okay, we have electricity. We have a little bit of garbage to be picked up, but that could just be the time of day. I don't see any buildings that are, I see one building that burned down that we can take care of right there. But that's pretty much it. I don't see what's causing us to lose all of our electricity so far. Okay, we'll come down here, and I did put in, did I put in another? No, I didn't even put in another landfill, so I'm not sure why suddenly we're not making, as much money as we were before. There's nothing going on here either. Riddles and riddles. Riddles and riddles. I don't know what it is. There's not enough things that have stopped paying to make it drop like that. It's down to 26.39, and I just got done typing in 33.95. That's a big difference that I can't account for. So we'll just turn it back on and see if it rides back up. Oh, we need more residential right down here on the bottom. So because it's telling us that we need a lot more residential, I'm going to check the pollution. Pollution is out over here now, so I can go ahead and start putting in residential. Wherever I put it, though, I'm going to raise the size of the roads. We'll just raise these up. There we go. There. And then I can go ahead and put in apartments on the outside, and big tall apartments, I hope, on the outside, and there we go. And houses on the inside, and I should probably check and see if we have water in here. Yeah, we do. So that doesn't have to be paid for new. That's good. And I might need to bring in at least one of these electricities. Let's see if I can do it this way. If I just run this out past that spot. We'll see if that works to cause it to be. I don't know how close I don't know how close these electric lines have to be. Do they have to be inside a square, or can they just be up against the square? So we'll see if that turns out to be enough. We'll be okay. Oh, I wanted to I put in apartments on both sides, and I wanted houses in this end. There we go. Okay. Okay. We'll see if that helps. And hopefully it'll fill up real quick, and we'll start getting taxes from these guys. It would be a good thing. I can also go put some up here, but I think maybe I might need to do at least one more landfill, only because there's so much up here that says it wants garbage pickup, and out here I don't want to put one in if I don't absolutely need it, though. That's the problem. So we'll let it ride for a minute, see if we get any abandoned buildings. That's always a clue that you might be needing to. What do we got down here? We got the high school with garbage piled up, and we've got an elementary school, and they're both jam-packed full, but I'm not going to put another one up yet, because using forestry instead of offices, if I put in more offices, they would demand people with higher education, but using forestry and an industry as industry, it pays as much taxes and it doesn't charge as much, I don't think. So how's our electric? Oh, yeah, okay, that worked. Just getting that power line close was good enough to give us some electricity there. So we're good there. And we're up to 2633, 2622, 2641, 2630. It's kind of bouncing around right now. So hopefully we'll get a bunch more homes here going in, and that will, balance it out. And I'm thinking we will probably get some more commercial over here. Maybe. We do have to put, I have to delete this one and this one because they're abandoned. And this one because he's abandoned. And anybody down here? Nope. Okay. So maybe I should be filling in there with the lower version. Okay, we'll put, I need to start a new road section here. There we go. Okay, increasing the road, and I think I already have water in there. Yeah, and so we'll increase the commercial down here. There, and see if any of that fills in. And we still have a need for, oh, why is it saying it wants electricity? Oh, I see why. Okay. It was asking for electricity, but it's not anymore, so we're good. Okay, so we're getting a lot of houses in here, and our taxes are increasing. Are they increasing? Not very much. Not as much as I would like. And I'm honestly not sure why that is. I'm thinking it might have something to do with the garbage, which is now going red. Okay, so putting everything on hold, going down here into where the garbage is, and putting in another landfill, because obviously we do need one, another one. Luckily for us, landfills are not too expensive to run. They just cost money to put them in. And even that doesn't cost too much. It's only $5,000 to put it in, and it's $200 a week to run it. And you get an extra 18, is it? Well, it doesn't say there. You get, yeah, 18 trucks, so I can't knock that. We don't have any request for industry that I can see. I can't see the bottom of the bar. That doesn't help me any. I don't know why my screen is so big and I can't fix it now. Okay. Is everything used up here? No, we have room here. And we have water there. So there's... I'm just checking to see if it pops like this. Okay, like that. And it goes in a group. You know that those spots are actually empty. These are full. Everything up in here is full. There's only one or two left down here to fill up for industry, and that's why there's no industry request left right now, but they're asking for lots of housing. So I'm going to come up here and put in more apartments up here on the outside. Oops, there we go. And more houses on the inside. This won't be that much, but it'll be something. Checking my death watch. Healthcare is 308. Heal capacity is only 100. That's not good. And our death group is, well, it's holding its own is what it's doing. But our health care is at only 300. There's 306 citizens and only a clinic that can handle 100. So it is time to go down and turn that other clinic on down here. Where are you? Okay, we have a clinic down in here that is showing black right now because it's turned off. Okay. And we really need for it to be turned on now, because we need at least another 100. So we'll turn this one on. It's going to be expensive. It's $620 per week. But look at these guys taking off to go get people that are sick. And we really, really need that right now, because there are so many people who are sick. And that's probably why our taxes are not being done right now. Yeah, it's going down. The 6 citizen count is slowly dropping, and that's good. And meantime, I'm going to go and try and clean up any building that looks like it needs to be taken care of. There's only a couple, but you know, there's one there. And see, all these things for garbage and dead people, they cause buildings to be abandoned, like this one. Okay. So I don't know what I have turned on here. There we go. There's an abandoned building right there. We'll click that one out. I'm just looking for more abandoned buildings. It's easier to go this route. They're easier to see if I turn on the electricity. See, all of a sudden I can see all these abandoned buildings I couldn't see before. And when you think the building is right in here, if you click right there, you won't get it. Because as you go in, you'll see it pop way over here. All of a sudden it's way up here. You never want to click on one until you're down close enough to where you can see where it really is. Because when you're up at bird's eye view, you're not really seeing where it is. You're seeing approximately where it is. And that's not good enough. Do I have another one in there? No. Yes, no. How about over here in the farming area? One little burnt down structure and that's it, huh? Okay. Lots of garbage needs to be picked up though. And so here we have a whole bunch more, see? I'm going to leave them and let them pull themselves out of the mess like they did last time. Because there's too many of them there. See, they're already rebuilding. These were guys that were asking for garbage pickup and didn't get it in time, so they abandoned their homes. And then these probably just don't have enough people here yet. And I don't know if it's because there's not enough people or because the roads are just not big enough. So I'm going to try increasing the roads and see if that helps. Because I think it will. Okay, one last check of this guy first. I want to check and see if this is empty. Oh, only 16% to go. Maybe our next episode I can get rid of that one. But right now I need to concentrate on getting this road as an upgrade for these. Okay, and that's going to cost us money. Lots and lots of money. But, okay, I need the little square so I can grab the whole thing at once. Why did that not go in? Oh, because this is there. Okay. So that's not going to. Okay. Okay. These should fill in fairly quickly. Or not. Do we not have any need for new ones? There we go. They're coming back in. There goes one now. Sooner we get those in, the sooner our our taxes come back. Okay, we got some more coming in here. Right in here, they're all coming back in, and our taxes, our weekly income is now up to 3,780 or 3,800 and something, 3,900. Okay, so now we're getting increased taxes. So I guess I just needed to put in bigger roads, suck it up and put in bigger roads. Who knew, right? I think I'm going to work around this piece right here that I can't do anything about by putting a road in from here up right there, right here. There. Now that they can go around it and go through on nice big roads. So that should take care of that problem. And these, I just need to increase the ones I took out. Okay, that's good. And I have one here that didn't make it. That was that first one that went in there, has tanked already. And I guess they're not going to last very long, any of them, until I get rid of this dump here. But this is the best I can hope for at this point. There we go. Okay. Okay, who do we have that needs to be gotten out? Okay, these guys. I'll take those two out. You're gone, you're gone. Okay. Anybody else up here want to get bulldozed out? I'm ready. I'm ready. Just, go ahead, abandon. I don't care. I'll just take you out. No? Well, maybe I should have used threats earlier, huh? Okay. Here we go. And the garbage stuff is taken care of. And we have, we have 5,400 something in weekly income. Yay! I guess I should have bit the bullet and put in bigger roads a lot sooner down here in the commercial area, huh? Okay, commercial, they want more commercial, so I will upgrade the roads again. Here, and here, and here, and here. And then I need to go in and make sure that I add a little extra. There we go. Because when you upgrade, you lose one of these lines of bricks on the back side, so things are not as big as they should be. Okay. And then there's this little guy, but I'll wait until these fill in, and then I'll go back in and make these roads bigger. Okay, I lost electricity here somehow. Oh, it's because of these. So where's the electricity going to come from? I think because I'm not going to use that right now, I'll start it there. Oh, I can't get it from there. Okay, I guess I'll get it back here. Okay, so now this one is, see, this had no connection to electricity again, and that's always a bad thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, everybody's got their electricity back before anybody was abandoned. That's good. And probably now that I've got that done, they'll pop in here, and I can take those others back out. Okay, we're at 23 minutes. I'm getting real close to needing to. Here's one that's, these little ones that where the fires are, you really got to go doze those out. They take forever to change themselves around, unlike the abandoned buildings. Okay, what do we have? Somebody's abandoned up here. I see a little black house. There he is. And we'll take him out so he can fill back in. And there's another one up here. I don't know why. And I'm not going to worry about it unless I see a whole bunch more. I'm just going to get them out of there. And there's one here. A little tiny one. But he needs to come out. He's going to pay taxes too if I can get somebody else back in there. Okay. We have a few fires here. I'm sure this is because we didn't have enough garbage pickup at first. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for a minute. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start the city up again and see if this is still good. Well, it was. we did have this increase in, excuse me, in city funds right up here in this section. In the yellow highlighted section, you'll see that we had our ending weekly income is a whole lot more right now, and our ending city coffers are a whole lot more right now. But when I turn it back on, things are starting to drop on the city coffers on the weekly. 296.60, 299. The city balance is going up, but the weekly coffers, weekly income is going down just a little bit, but it is going down. So we need more of everything, a little bit more of everything. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and try and create that. We'll put it on hold. And I guess I should go ahead and fix these two buildings. And maybe we need to put in one more garbage. I thought I had one more in there, but maybe not. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to put in one more landfill. Simply because I think maybe that's half of our problem. There we go. We'll put in one more landfill. Okay, and let that rip. Yep, it's ready to go. So turn that on, and then I'm going to go down and take a look at where I can put in more houses. We can put in a little bit more up here where there's already room, and so I will put in just little houses there because we don't want to be too intrusive. Let's see, there we go. Right where they're coming up the hill. And all of these guys want garbage pickup, so hopefully that new garbage will help. Okay. Now it might help if I was able to put in, are the garbage trucks having trouble getting through? Yeah, I think they probably are, because these roads right here are not expanded. So I'm going to go ahead and expand these roads where the garbage trucks are trying to come in, and that's going to mean that it's going to cost us a little bit in tax money from these areas, but there we go. Get that back up. And I think I'm going to change this one to, no, I'm not. I'll just leave it like it is. There. Okay, so now the garbage trucks can hopefully get in there a lot faster and easier and get to the people that need the garbage picked up. That should help, I hope. We've got an awful lot of garbage here that's being asked for. You notice that wherever this, oh no, the road's big there and they're still asking for more. I think because, yeah. Okay, they can get through here now, but there's a request for garbage pickup here. Tax income has dropped down to 3,000 and going down further. So hopefully these are going to fill in quickly where I took them out. I'm going to go ahead and try a little experiment here. Right now, we've got a lot of people asking for garbage pickup in here, and they don't have a very big street for the garbage trucks to get to. So if I make the streets bigger, that should help. I would think. I could be wrong about this, but I'm gonna try it and see if that works. Meantime, we're dropping our income is going down considerably, but I'm going to try this and see if it helps. Just this one little bit here. Okay, apartments there. Now, when these come back in, hopefully they won't be asking for more garbage pickup. That's my hope anyway. But we're at 30 minutes, so I don't think we're going to find out about that until episode 19. I'm going to come down here and check and see if our garbage trucks are ready to be, if our garbage dump is ready to be emptied yet. Only 5% left to go. I think in the next episode we can move that one. And in the next episode, this will fill in. If I had time to let it run, our tax income is bouncing back up already. We're at 2,666, which is not as much as it was previously. And we're at 320.15, so that's good. Okay, 320 and something. 523. Okay, so at least our city coffers are getting higher than our weekly income is. The weekly income is slowly raising. If I give it another 5 minutes even, that'll probably increase and we'll be caught up at least. Let's see. Okay, we're at 249, 2510, 2526, and we need to get to 2976, so that's not going to happen in this episode because I'm going to end it because I'm already at 32 minutes, and I have a terrible time uploading these things if I make them too long. So, we'll see you in episode, this is episode 18, we'll see you in episode 19. Okay, bye.